Welcome to Uncover Time, where we bring history to life in stories that are clear, thoughtful, and meaningful. Today we explore ancient Persia, a powerful empire that stretched from Egypt to India, ruled by great kings, linked by amazing roads, and shaped by hard-working people. At its peak, the Persian Empire had 20 provinces, called satrapies, including Egypt, Syria, Palestine, Lydia, Babylon, Media, Persia, parts of Afghanistan and India, and distant lands in Central Asia. It was the largest empire of its time, ruled by one strong government that united many lands and peoples. The heart of the empire was Pars, a small region near the Persian Gulf, not all of what we now call Iran. This land was dry and mountainous, with little water, cold winters and hot summers, a hard place to live. To survive, Persia depended on trade and conquest to bring in food, supplies and wealth. The Persians came from Indo-European tribes and were related to the Aryans who entered India long ago. King Darius called himself an Aryan, and their religion called their land Ariana Viejo, home of the Aryans. The Greeks called it Ariana, and today the name lives on in the word Iran. Persians were seen as strong and noble, with tall bodies and proud faces shaped by their rugged land. They wore long tunics, trousers and robes, with kings dressed in rich embroidery and colored shoes. Both men and women used creams and perfumes to keep their skins soft and their faces bright. Wealthy families hired beauty helpers called cosmetai to keep them clean and stylish. Even during war, Persian kings carried perfume to stay fragrant no matter the outcome. Old Persian, the court language, was close to Sanskrit and later became Zend and Pahlavi. They used Babylonian and Aramaic scripts and created a simpler alphabet with 36 symbols. But most Persians didn't care for writing. They preferred war, hunting, and farming over reading. Common people were farmers, and their holy book praised farming as a sacred job that pleased their god. Land was owned by nobles or free families, while foreign slaves worked the hardest fields. Persians were not enslaved. They used oxen to pull wooden plows and brought water to their fields, using canals from the mountains. They grew wheat and barley, raised animals and drank wine, even during army campaigns. Persian leaders often made decisions while drinking and reviewed them the next morning. They also had a sacred drink, Haoma, used in rituals, said to bring honesty and spiritual strength. Persia didn't build many goods, it gathered tribute and bought from the people it ruled. But it built some of the best roads in the world, connecting cities across the empire. The most famous road ran 1,500 miles from Susa to Sardis, with rest stops and fresh horses. Royal messengers could travel it in under a week, while regular travelers needed months. Bridges crossed great rivers, and some roads passed through Afghanistan into India, linking Persia to the east. These roads helped kings rule and allowed trade, stories and beliefs to spread across cultures. Persians had no strong navy. They borrowed ships from Greeks and Phoenicians for sea travel and war. Darius built a canal between the Nile and Red Sea, but later rulers let it fall apart. Xerxes tried to sail around Africa, but his fleet turned back early and failed. Wealthy Persians grew or made what they needed and avoided buying or selling in public. Before coins, people used grain or animals for payments. Coins came from Lydia later. Darius made gold and silver coins called darics, stamped with his face, using a 13.5:1 value ratio. This system became a model for later empires and helped shape the money we use today. Thank you for watching Uncover Time, where we uncover the past and bring it to life. Like, share, and subscribe for more journeys through history.